Hey there, and welcome back to the demo of Monster Train 2. There was a non-zero chance that I went ham and found the time to record all, 6 episodes of this after the demo launched last week, but in practice there's so much work to be done for me in the real life that there's no way I was able to pull that off. So here we are, we're doing it now. It's fine. We are trying to get the last champion path of Fenix is the plan. I want to invest a little more into, Overlord. So I did play this in the first run that I did with the demo on Pyreborne. First recorded run anyway. And it was decent. Now I think I've been following the patch notes that they've been posting in the official Monster Train Discord server stuff, and I think that they have fixed the bug where the final path rank explosive wasn't triggering the slay trigger that Overlord has. So if they fix that, I feel like the cap on this build is actually much higher, and he's a much more threatening boss kind of monster. I'm over here I think he could get some really respectable numbers, especially because you get that 2x multiplier at I think rank 2, so looks like it should be good. And honestly, it wasn't even bad when I played it. It's just that some of the other champion paths that we have available in the demo are kind of disgustingly busted, right? Things like Pyre Maniac, or the combo of Unchained 1 and Savior 2 Fell, Yes, I would love to apply, 1,000 armor on turn 1. Seems balanced. So, that said, I am going to, I think, dial it back a little bit on some of the balance takes. A lot of folks actually have been, I guess, kind of a little bit upset because I have been advocating for, I feel like a lot of things are really busted right now and probably need to be nerfed. But you raise a good point that we don't know what the full state of the game is, and this is Covenant 1. What I will say, and I'm not going to go into too much depth here, but Covenant 1 here is significantly easier than Covenant 1 of Monster Train 1, and I think that's a problem. So if I'm just comparing the two games, I don't know if it's... I think that it's easy for someone who's maybe less experienced at the game to find a way to lose. But I think that if you have the exposure and the background that I do, or that folks with thousands of hours in Monster Train 1 do with the game, that I think that you're going to find it's fairly difficult to actually lose runs. Unless you're doing things that are obviously not going to be successful, right? You need to answer the problems ahead of you. What if you don't take anything that answers... melee weakness 3 on, Savagery, then you just get completely bodied, right? Of course, you need to answer that problem. If you're not solving that, then you're going to lose, of course. But once you actually deal with that, I think it's pretty straightforward. So I would, at a minimum, like the game to Monster Train 2 to not be easier than the first one. So that's mostly where all of this is coming from. So... I'll still, we'll let it ride. I'm not going to give you my balance hot takes, all right? I have a reasonable belief that I know a little bit of what I'm talking about, but it's fair if not everyone agrees. So we'll just kind of let it ride, play some game, and go from there. Last thing I'll say here is I think I'm just going to play a few of these runs every single week, test out changes to the whatever they put into the demo on a week-to-week basis, and just keep playing runs. There's only so much variety that you can have in the demo right now, so I don't think this has, a bajillion hours of gameplay to it, right? There's just only so much can be done. But I do want to keep up with it because it's fun. And I've gone back to Monster Train 1 a couple times myself on mobile, and oof, I'm missing the QOL. It just feels snappier in Monster Train 2. Everything feels better. I like it a lot more. So I'm hoping we don't have to wait too long before this thing comes out, right? That's my stance. But that's enough jabbering. Let's get into the run. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Those things are awesome and super cool. And let's see what we roll today. Let's do it. Clicking the button. I will note, that's something that's worth noting, if I don't find Overlord, I'm just going to play a normal run of this, right? I think that's totally fine. If that ends up being what happens, sure, we'll just keep playing runs until we get the thing, and then we'll finish that series, quote-unquote mini-series, whenever. Alright, anyway, hopefully you're all doing well today. I'm doing just peachy. It is a weekend for me, incredible news. And yeah, let's play some Monster Train 2, number 2, numero dos. Alright, so same bosses as usual, Savagery. We have, there's 2 that are Savagery. I'm going to call them Savagery for Seraph, I think is just the way it's going to be because, I don't know, I'm used to this philosophy from the first game with like Temperant and Diligent and stuff. But anyway, we have Savagery, Archean, of course, with the Siphon Archean, and what is this? I guess it's going to be Spike's Kale is the way I'm going to think of it, so fair enough. We're starting with, of course, the same Pyre Heart we're going to be starting with every time because it's different, and I like different things. We have Snotty Whelp, Selfless Sacrifice, and Avenger. Great opener, right? We have a thing we can stick in front of Fenix. Seems good. I already have my damage shield on lock for the final fight, so that's great. And then we also have the Whelp, who's here. He's doing great. We're not going to look ahead. We're going to YOLO. It's fine. Let's look at the artifact first. I don't think Sinner Salve is that important, right? It's not bad, is the thing. But I haven't seen enough curses that really justify this. They exist, right? But it just doesn't feel that impactful. Meanwhile, Manifold Mirror seems great. I like that. I don't have any abuse of it right now, but that's all right. We do see Overlord. What good fortune. All right, let's click it. Great. All right, so we're going for Slays, which will scale everything. And then we'll go ham from there. I think we'll just freely take this trial. Nothing that warrants giving it any pause. We'll play top here. I think that's straightforward. Everything else just kind of slots in. Our goal is to generate damage and valor on our front line. Tell you what, it is probably superior to kill that guy in the back, then do this up here. Great. We'll trigger Heart of the Pack whenever we can. I'm going to play the Whelp. I am going to shoot the Collector. I'm going to toss the Whelp play here because I do think 10 Pyre Gel is really helpful. I drop this guy in. Hit him for 43. I think that gets me the kill next turn. I'll save the Snotty Whelp for the next guy. Right, he has 10 Pyre Gel. This should end him, right? Great, we'll take a Slay. Good. Breathe Fire. Alright, cool. Now, with that in mind, I'd like to push numbers here. I think stopping 15 healing is worth a lot, so let's do this. We're not going to get the ability back anyway, but I might get the Slay anyway. Let's look at this. 14. How does this math check out, right? He's going to get hit, get a melee weakness. I think if we just pull Fenix forward and do some Valor, we get the kill here, right? 25 plus 12 is 37 with 1 Titan skin. That's enough to get him killed. Let's give him armor, I guess. Actually, we should really consider killing the guy downstairs, huh? Let's yoink him forward to get him out. Yeah. Yeah, great. We get a Slay. Cool. And now I think we just breathe fire on this dude, and then he's basically going to pass away now. We get our ability back. I wonder if it's possible for us to get the kill on Fenix. I think it is, right? I think so. Guy's almost dead from my whelps. That's nice. I think if I breathe fire and then we just take 1 hit and it's in. Right, attack, attack. Great. Decent. Not many, but 3 is fine, I suppose. There's ways we can actually ramp this even higher. If I could get Shield of Wing early, I think that would be pretty good. Let's take the Lava Armor. I would definitely like someone to have this. For sure. We love that. Windblade, it's fine. Liquid Courage. This card's okay. It's not bad, but I'm never impressed with it, right? Like, the armor competes with the armor you get from Valor because of the way Valor works. So it's just usually, this maybe is better if I'm probably imagining this is going to be better for higher covenants when you need to protect your backline, right? And so you really, what you can look at this as is 20 health, 5 damage on a backline unit. That's pretty reasonable. It's maybe, I still think it's maybe a little overcosted, right? It's not as good as something like Alloy of the Ancients, but not bad. Do I take the Windblade? I kind of might as well, right? This is not bad. I already have the selfless sacrifices that we need. I'm looking for something good that's defensive to sit in front of Fenix. Let's go to the right. We could also pivot here and put Avenger downstairs with like a large stone or something. So let's see what we get. Dualism out of the gate. Ooh, that's spicy. Melee weakness too. Give him a large stone. Can I afford both of these? I sure can. Which means I'm probably upgrading him with Dualism large stone if I'm being real with you. Do I want another guy? I don't know if I want another Avenger. He's not bad. I have, what, 4 Ember in the opener? It's doable. Do I take Battle Dancer and we just Valor jump around? It's honestly pretty good. I'll have to find an intrinsic for the damage shield card. We probably grab this Battle Dancer, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. So let's grab the Battle Dancer, and let's actually split these up. We're going to Large Stone the Avenger, so he can go live off floor. And I'm going to go Dualism on the Battle Dancer here. This seems respectable. And then we'll just hunt down another Steel Shop at some point and fill out those slots. I don't think overstacks exist, so I'm not really pressed about it. Yeah, I don't think we even have any of those. Whether those are going to exist in the final version or not is, I guess, anyone's guess, right? Right, so now we have Windblade up here. We can kind of bounce things around. Mr. Guy is chilling with 18 armor here. Wow, because his resolve trigger too. Crazy. Okay, I need to try to maximize kills here. We're going to pull this guy forward, which gets this kill and puts melee weakness up top. Let's... Which health you got? You have a lot. Let's do a pull forward here. Although maybe I put... How do I do damage? 23 times... I can keep Battle Dancer in front here, and he does what? Plus 8 on this, so he'll go up to 33, and then he'll swing on the melee weakness for 66, which does get us the Slay, so that's pretty respectable. Yeah, don't play the Shield Steward. I think that messes the math. Right, okay. Okay, here we are, right? Yeah, so Guy attacks, hit, good, great news. And then we save the breath for the Acolyte next turn, right? I can't remember, did they fix the damage shield thing? So Revenge still triggers with damage shield? Nullify the next source of damage. Revenge says, what does this say? To the attacker. Triggers when being hit. Triggers when being hit. That seems good, right? Let's find out. Let's find out. I think that'll work, right? Okay, we get a kill. Yeah, no, it works great. Good, good, good. Okay, so now Breathe Fire. Get the killing back. Let's pull you forward. 27. A ping here. 9 plus 27 does get this kill, right? Now, unfortunately, 3 turns, we're not going to have the boss. Not going to... it's a bummer. That's okay. I think we take the Just Cause here then, and that'll do. Just reduce the net damage we take. We got the Slay. It's something. We might be able to squeeze out... Oh my gosh, we're winning here. I don't want to win here, actually. If I pull you forward... Oh no, I'm still winning? What if I stab myself? Hold up. Can we, like, not win here? Thank you. Great. I don't want to win on this floor, actually. He's too powerful. Large stone. Incredible news. Alright, now we should be able to get... We get this Slay, right? Yeah, melee weakness. It's good. We get one kill no matter what we do, so just honestly let it ride. Sure. Bump. We get a slay out of it. It's worth it to do that. 27. It's a little hard getting these early unless you have something that you can equip on him, right? That would actually get the kill faster. Hard to go faster, though. Do I want Flicker? Maybe. I don't have great backline management right now. It's not bad. Magic Shop upgrade could give him a +10 or something. I guess it's fine. Probably worth grabbing this card. It seems okay. Rising Rage. Now that's spicy because we don't really need a lot of mobility, but I could jam the floor together. I think we take this. It's just a good card. Do I want a Magic Shot badly enough? Intrinsic would be good. I was talking about that. I do think there's a lot of value in the arms shop, but we'll see more of these, right? Let's go to this magic side. If they show me intrinsic, it'll be nice. Yeah, alright, cool, great. We just kind of put that right away onto Selfless Sacrifice here, and that's nice. Hold over Rising Rage at 0 cost is interesting. What's this banner? Fledgling. I don't think I need to pivot here. We already have dualism into another lad. I don't need a second Avenger. If I do, I'll just dupe the big guy I already have. So we take the money. I don't think there's really any risk here of upgrading first. The only thing I think that can show up here is what Jack in the Box, and I would put units in for a removal anyway. I guess it kind of doesn't matter. Holdover's not terrible to put into something. Let's look at this cave first, see what we hit. Bone Dog. I'm just going to take the pendant, right? It's early enough. I mean, right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get 50 max health, which is a net gain over the heal here. But I have to successfully keep him alive. Let's just take the pendant. I don't think we're doing it, right? Don't think so. That's not a problem. It's okay. Do I reroll on this? Maybe. I do like the -1 concept here. If I see... I can't afford another big one if I do the reroll, though. Holdover Rising Rage. It's pretty good, right? I could really assemble a mega sword. A mega sword. A mega floor is what I meant to say. If we find the steel shop here a multi-strike, let's try this, right? I can put like 3 of those guys on one floor. We're going to be low on cash, though. It's going to be the immediate risk. Although there is money on the side of the steel shop, so that's fine. We'll probably be alright. Okay, great. So we'll face tank on the lad first, and that should be okay. Not even a problem. Great, so pull him. I'm going to do... We just kind of swing things around here. I know I don't get the armor, but it's not that big of a deal. Bottom floor is not really doing anything. Is he going to ride up? Come on, man. What if I ascend him? He has to leave, right? If I ascend him, he can't be on this floor, which I really appreciate. I'll pull him forward. It's a net gain. It lets me get away with Flicker here, which I appreciate. I'm going to breathe fire on the... Actually, I can breathe fire on the front guy and pull him forward and do it, so it should be okay. 3e6, sure, we'll play a guy, put some more numbers in. Great, this should be fine. He has to walk away. He can't stay on this floor, right? So I've ruined his whole plan. Yeah, I've messed up his whole career. We now pull forward, breathe fire, get 1 slay. That gives us the 2nd slay as well. I don't need to... Like, I can kill one of these guys and let Fenix get a slay here, which I think is meaningful. My fire starter here, it should work. Wish there was some extra way I could trigger this, right? Some extra kill. Got revenge trigger or something I could put on him that gets... I think it's only Winged Shield I can think of that, like, would make sense to source the damage from Fenix to give him credit. I can't think if there's any others. This next floor on the bottom is like a big concern. Let's just kill this front guy. It's fine. I don't need this holdover thing right now. It's fine. Okay. Did you go upstairs? Rude. First of all, rude. I'm going to put lava armor on him because that seems like a good play. I'm going to airdrop in a snotty whelp, actually. And then breathe fire to kill this front fella here. This should be good. This prevents some rage on him, which is good. He only got 1 kill and now has to leave, which I appreciate. Can I... Okay, so if I 38 times 2 is 76, he does get the kill here, which is incredible work. We'll breathe fire next floor, so I feel like we're doing all right here. Yeah? No slays coming in, so should be good. Just prep downstairs a little bit. Sure, get rid of this guy. Great, okay. We're getting the slays. I think we're pulling it off. I can breathe fire here and send some guys to the Shadow Realm, which is excellent. I'm just going to blast the back fella because I'm going to get the kill on the front fella already. Right? It's true, I will, right? Because he'll attack, which is great news. And then Heart of the Pact. I can take damage shield here, and that's a good trade. Let's push numbers on the bottom. It doesn't really matter. We're doing it, right? We're doing okay, I think. Up on 33 here. Alright, the lad does lose. Fantastic. Let's airdrop in some fire here, which is really great. We are continuing to get multiple slay triggers. Good job. We should easily win upstairs without much issue. Now, the only question is, how does one guarantee this kill in front, right? We're doing, this is 96, 97. So... let's do some quick math, because it's permanent scaling, right? Now, it's actually more, because he has 13 here, and we're always gonna Firestarter him, but I want to do the math before I make the call, right? Because it's 48 plus 13 times 2, so it's 122 on the first one, plus 97, 219, and then you get, what, plus 61 on the next roll. He does get the kill right now with no intervention, so we'll let it ride, right? Yeah, great. It was actually a little better because I wasn't accounting for the Pyre gel on Revenge, but anyway, I think if we just give him Cursed Twin Blade, he gets more slays. The only problem is it reduces his attack, right? But that's maybe okay. Maybe. Alternatively, we can Hell Furnace on 3 floors, which probably is correct if I'm being clear with you. This just seems really strong. Sure, let's lead with Hell Furnace on 3 floors. I don't have great Fire Gel generation, but it is still enough. So, I think actually I should take Cursed Twin Blade, right? We mix that with the Windblade, and we stick that on Battle Dancer and Dualism, and yeah, okay. Actually, it's the Twin Blade, and it's not particularly close. Divine Dancer, I do like that. Could have gone Hell Furnace with Magma Cultist in space and gone mad with power, but I think this is acceptable. Is there ever a world I take Dancer and put her on the floor with Battle Dancer situation? I don't think I need to. We'll generate enough Valor, I'm not pressed about it. I think we're okay for now. And I think we do take card draw? Probably. Card draw first, I think. We'll decide on the other one later. We don't have any immediate needs for stuff. I will go to the left. It's good. Great. We get another Dualism, which is exciting. Revenge melee weakness 2 is pretty spicy. Big fan of that. Although, just being real, I actually think second large stone is way stronger here. My man is just ginormo. Yeah, we do that. I'm going to re-roll this now. Titanite. Would have been fine. I think we chill on this. Unfortunately, that does mean I don't want any of these guys. Sell that unit. Does mean I go Steel Shop and hope for the dupe next floor, probably. We're going Overlord 2. This seems decent. We're going all into it. Fine. I could remove a card. What's coming up? Hellvent, Steel Shop, a banner I can sell. Interesting that Ring 5 banners exist, huh? Interesting. That doesn't exist in Monster Train 1, does it? Ring 5 banners? I don't think so. So that's actually an interesting change. Huh. Oh, interesting. The armory actually shows as a banner, too. I wonder if they consider it a banner internally. Kind of an interesting idea. Well, I don't know if I'm going to actually get payout on this Avarice if I put it into a Whelp or something. So, Endless, I don't think so. Titanite's not bad, but I'd really like to wait for a multi-strike there and go nuts. So I think we chill here. I might need this money for the Steel Shop, so let's plan on moving forward. We should win this, I think. We have the dualism in place. Ooh, this Pyre dampener is actually kind of dangerous, right? I don't have the Ember take, so we would draw into curses pretty fast. I'm not going to take this. I feel like I get wanged here and I lose slays if I take this. I might have been able to do that. I don't know. This is hard for me to evaluate right now, but I think it's better to not have that problem. Let's yank this guy forward. We pull Curse Boy forward. I think we take the Heart of the Pact here. Yeah. Okay. Curses, your friends, get rid of them. We're going to go Twin Blade in. I'm going to pull around. Seems okay. Take a curse here. Yikes, this collector is in the bottom of nowhere. Now, I am able to get a kill here, which is great. Let's do it. First slay. I think I can pull Collector forward, ascend. We ascend this Supplicant guy. We yank Collector forward for the kill, so I can do... Oh, bummer, actually. I think 6-4, I didn't do the math. This guy only has 3 health. Bummer. Alright, well, we're not going to get the Collector. Okay, that's a mistake on my part then. Let's go ahead and... Do I Windblade here? No, I don't think so. I guess I could, alright? There's no reason not to. Pyre Heart? I'm going to give health at some point. I don't really care about this. Let's put it on this man in the middle, I guess. It's a bummer. I did the math wrong on this guy's health. I forgot that that's actually just a memory problem. I forgot Spear Steward doesn't have 5. And I was expecting... Because 5 is what they have in... what is it? It's 5-8 in Monster Train 1. For some reason, I thought they had 5, I guess. I don't know where that came from. But quick math was incorrect, unfortunate. It's okay. Now... I think we can ascend a lad here. We yank... The math did not check out. We're going to go ahead and undo that. I like undo a lot. I'm glad that this exists. I'm over here just like, how do we get this kill? And I'm like, I really don't want to... If you pull forward, what seems to be happening is this guy is... I'm trying to get a kill with Fenix here. He's only doing a small chunk, which is not great. I put in the fire starter, it only puts it at like 50, 100 damage here, and then the back gets the kill. What if I yank forward here? He does then, what, 62 plus 62? So we do actually get the kill in the back here, which is good. I think we let that ride. I'm not going to go ahead and do the other things down here. It's fine. I play that just for this. Yeah, we get the slay at least, which is good. I think I can breathe fire on this turn. No, it's not this turn. How do we approach this? The problem is if I pull forward, I think I do clear the floor, but none of the slays end up on Fenix. He's macking down there, killing mid guy. I would like to have Fenix in front for next turn. 38. 28 by 3 is... doesn't have a melee weakness. It's just 56 plus 28 is 84. How are you not getting the kill on your own, right? That should be 28 by 3, which is 84. So he gets hit. Hit. He should kill, right? Am I crazy? Does his attack go down for some? Ooh, right. 28 plus 27. That's what's happening. Plus 26 is 81. So if you just go ahead and just cause in front, we get it. That's the trick. I forgot about the cursed thing. That's okay, we figured it out. Okay. Great, now we yank our lad forward. Play this out. I'm gonna just keep giving him Valor, it's fine. We're getting the slays. It ain't pretty, but it's something. Curse, curse, curse. We should win no problem without doing anything else here. Guy's actually doing pretty great otherwise. Slapping this boss for a good chunk. Lowers him down quite a bit. Breathe fire here. Great. Pull lad forward. We lose Fenix, but I don't care. We still win the combat and we get the slay, which is great news, right? Sure. Seems good to me. Alright, we did fine. Mind Cage has got to be the pickup. Yes, although I'd love Sacrificial Chamber, I'm still not using Manifold Mirror very well. But we're just going to take Blood-Soaked Arena. That's going to be our Manifold Mirror play. Great. Well done. We did it. We held out and we got paid out for it. Let's go find a final upgrade, see if we can hit that multi-strike. If not, no big deal. I'll just kind of compromise, I guess. We'll re-roll, see what we hit. Don't see it. That's a bummer, man. You know, it do be like that, though, I guess. So, that really discourages me from duping the Battle Dancer. But it's not unlikely that you miss here, so... what could I dupe instead that pays out? We could just play another Avenger and take Ember. Pretty strong, actually. What do I want to merge on Fenix here? I'd really love to find like Shield of Wing and then put that with Mind Cage and then he completely pops off. Would be the real optimal way of doing it. I think we've done well. We just haven't had anything really go explosive on him yet. Literally or, you know, figuratively with respect to the run. Okay. Steel shot coming up on 7. We also have one on 8. A lot of steel rolls here. I need to see an arms shop, though. The only one that seems to be available... actually, this next floor looks real good, right? We'll do that. So I think if we go arms shop, steel shop, we can hold out for longer. And we don't have to worry about this. I need to remove some of this trash that's just floating along with us. So I think I'm cutting Shield Steward 1 right now. Yeah, we're cutting Shield Steward 1 because it's unplayable, and we're going to cut a Spear Steward because it's bad. And I think we chill here. Pyreborne Banner doesn't matter. Hothead, I mean... I'll grab him. I'll grab him, sure. If I had thought about that I forgot about banners on Ring 5. It's okay. We'll do that. On my dupe here is... I don't have a great one. I was going to just dupe the Avenger here, but I guess there's no reason to if I play Hothead. I can take the Selfless Sacrifice for 1 here. It's pretty solid. Protect multiple floors. And I think we actually do cut the other Train Steward. That's a Shield Steward here. And we go to no cash. We should take this trial. Yeah, we can take this. Reanimate. You think Reanimate shows up on, that really sounds like it might go along with the Zombie Clan, whatever it is. What is it, Lazarus thing, for that we see the name of? It really sounds like zombies, huh? Right, they have literally Reanimate. That just it seems so on the nose, I can't believe it would be anything else, you know? You know, they have bottom floor collectors these days, so it makes me not really worry too much about, like, which side. Like, because before you might put Hothead middle and be like, well, I catch collectors, right? But I've seen them spawn bottom, so I don't think that's actually a thing. Do I jam my floor together here? I guess I could, but I don't really need to, so let's just let it ride. Okay, now I don't want you killing my guy. 3, 4, 7. I can keep you among the living, which is gonna have to do. I do want Mind Cage upstairs. It's important. Surprised this guy lives. Oh, he only lives because of Reanimate, of course, of course. Pull forward here for Heart of the Pact. I guess I'll Breathe Fire on him. Right, sure, why not? Flicker, may as well. Play the card out. We have it. I'm saving this because we get a collector next turn, maybe. Okay, it's not here. Bah, Breathe Fire. Great news. And then we have tons of value. Now, I wish to Breathe Fire in a powerful way. I think we get the Slay here. Now, 2 melee weakness, because he's attacked twice into the Avenger. That's rough for you, champ. I think he gets pummeled here, which is great. So cool. I think we take the Selfless Sacrifice play somewhere. Maybe I can get Collector. Ooh, I can just get Collector. The math there is well worth it for me. Alright, money is good for my next combat. We're doing great here. I get a Resolve trigger, which should help a lot. Yeah, great. Every 2 turns now. So we're really cooking is what this is telling me, right? Like, we really have it. Snotty Whelp gets this kill in front, but I'd like to get a double kill if possible. So let's plan around it. We're going to drop downstairs, Breathe Fire on him. Doesn't really matter. I'm feeding him Harvest, but I also kind of don't care. It's fine, right? Sure. Should get a Slay, which is good. Take it. I get the trigger back, or the ability rather. So I breathe. Now I can Breathe Fire and insta-kill the back guy, which is huge. I don't want to eat dirt on this guy in front, but I think I will take double sap triggers here because it puts the Battle Dancer up. Guy here is getting just a Slay straight up, which is good for him, actually. Tell you what, Bloodsoaked Arena is really playing into it by giving me a lot of value here, so decent. Okay, we should sap out later, so I'm not as concerned about it. Getting lots of slays. Looks good to me, right? The Slay is coming in here. What if I could get Trample on this goober? Trample on him would be great. Ooh, there's a Trample bird, isn't there? Should really keep that in mind. Let's trigger some stuff. Pull forward seems decent. He gets stabbed a couple times, but I'm not pressed about it. I'd like to see if I could get armor on the back guy, though, so maybe we'll find an opportunity for it. But it's okay. This guy on middle just actually crushes. Yeah, guy up there just straight up absolutely sending him to the Shadow Realm here. He's just really good is the thing. He's just such a good unit, actually, it turns out. How do I guarantee this kill? Oh, it's actually super easy. Breathe Fire, pull him forward, right? Gets attacked. Melee weakness 1, insta-kill. Great. Bonk. Great job. Up at 59. It's not bad. We could do better, I guess, but I don't know. It's one of those things where I feel like I'm doing a great job. It's just a little slow, right? It's just a little slow. It doesn't feel bad, but it does feel slower than everything else in this game does, so... Right, like, Fell would be going off the chain here on shift. Meanwhile, we've got Mr. 59 damage Fenix. I don't know. There's maybe a world where they buff him, but we're not gonna talk about that. Mind Cage number 2, I will take it for Hothead, because of course. Benediction is a good card. This complements what we're doing well. Let's click it. Great. I'm going to be taking Ember from Kale, I have decided. I am going to the arms shop. I do need a deployable here, I believe. Sure do. Sure do. Void Armament is how we get Fenix multi-strike in a way that doesn't hurt his attack. That speeds him up a lot. I could do a merge on it. Mind Cage Void Armament is pretty powerful for him. I like that a lot. I do like that a lot. I also really like Cursed Twin Blade Windblade here. What's more powerful? Permanent scaling is good. I can just buy Void Armament, right? I don't necessarily... He gets Slays, which gives him more Valor, which gives him more armor. I don't necessarily need to put... I kind of want to put Mind Cage on it, though. It's such a good upgrade for him. I think it's going to be correct to upgrade the Twin Blade, though. The main thing is that I can't actually play a 4 Ember cost Void Armament merge right now. So I think we'll just purchase the Void Armament, but we're going to do Twin Blade on Windblade for Twin Windblade? Twinned Blade? Sure, why not? I do want to deployable the Blood-Soaked Arena. I think this is important. Gotta get that out right away. The rest of this is no biggie. Now, I do think I benefit more from... I was thinking Hall of Mirrors on something like Hothead could be neat, but going Steel Shop here, right? Yeah, money plus that seems decent. Do I buy Void Armament and use it to purge Train Stewards? It's not terrible, actually. For 90 gold, I could play it out, and I mean, you'd have to assemble it in run, right? But it's not impossible. That's an interesting idea. I think we kind of just chill here, though. I don't know about the reroll either. I have removals. It's not a big deal. We'll just cut the Spear Steward here. What else do we cut? What else do I not need? It's probably reduce fire starter density. It's a good ping, but I don't need that much of it, right? True. I think the Just Cause will be superior. I think we just kind of chill on our cash here, and we will walk to the Steel Shop with some extra moolah, and that should be okay. I guess I could purchase a removal. Yeah, I feel like I should, right? Just buy something, cut it. I'll just purge another fire starter. It's fine. Sure. Great. I have plenty of money. That's at least something. All right, good. Moving on. We should crush Kale. I don't see too much risk here. We'll have something downstairs. So, like, we just go Blood-Soaked Arena, which is online now, all of a sudden. I could play Fenix downstairs, just straight up. That seems like that's going to get me shot pretty quick. So let's just play up top instead. What's more valuable, Avenger or Hothead? Almost certainly Avenger, because he lives around. We haven't upgraded our lad yet, so... Mind Cage for sure. Let's ascend. No, I really don't want Kale to eat this cherub, right? What if we ascend the tanky dude? This feels like this creates a better floor. Now, he buffs him. Not ideal. Let's pull him forward for some valor here. This should be okay for now. Kills a guy. Fine. How's top floor looking? Could be worse. Sure could be worse. Let's see. If I do a pull forward, breathe fire on him, I can get a double kill next turn if I hold. The question is, how am I killing this guy without fire right now? I could just leak him, which is entirely reasonable. I guess he's going to pummel me, but... Bottom floor, I really like to stop these curses. Could yank him here. I don't see his flicker doing a lot. I could breathe fire, which is super option. Like, I could Naughty Whelp ascend him, breathe fire on him. Wonder what that looks like. I can undo it if it doesn't look good, right? Bring him up, breathe fire, and then we can torch here and get the sleigh. I think we could have always torched here and got the sleigh though, right? Yeah, we could have always done this. So if I undo here, I can just breathe fire on the lad straight up and we already get it. So it's not that helpful. True, right. We lose the double kill next turn, but it's gonna have to be okay. Now, bottom floor organization. I wonder if there's any real reason I could ascend this thing. This guy's going nuts. He's gonna be too strong. He's too powerful to be alive. Look at him go. I'm thinking I ascend the cherub up here. It double feeds this one guy, but it prevents this heavy guy from getting it all, so let's play that game, I think. Sure. We get the sleigh here, which helps, so that's good. We do take a lot more damage because of the corruption here, interestingly, but merged equipment gets triple kills. We eat dirt on everything else. We do get a sleigh, though, which is nice. So we take a curse, get sleighs on everything, doing alright. Our friend is taking a bunch of damage here. I can breathe fire to at least stop most of this. That looks good. That's better. Great news. Bottom floor's doing fine. I think we take out the curse, and I'm going to take the selfless sacrifice. I guess that doesn't really do anything here. I guess the armor went up no matter what, because Valor would have... Yeah, okay, that makes some sense. Okay, fine. Let's play the bounce around game. We're getting a sleigh per... Yeah, we're doing okay here. Scaling Valor is actually extremely good because it results in lots of damage. I can breathe fire here, keeping our lad among the living. Then I can do the double dance. I'm going to take a hit here, but I think it is superior. Tell you what, Valor scaling is really helping on this combat, huh? It's great. It's really good stuff. Okay, now I could breathe fire on middle and kill these two middle guys, which is probably going to be good. Great job. Now he is going to just pass away, but he did score Valor. Crazy how because he hits twice, he gets the Valor, which boosts his damage, which killed the backline. So kind of wild, I guess. But hey, fair enough, I suppose. Hey, wait, you can't kill my guy downstairs. That is illegal. Super illegal? It's okay, he did his best, I guess. He gets the kill. I guess corruption damages first. Huge bummer. Okay. Breathe fire here. I don't want to take this away. Let's bounce. I want to get I want to get 149 armor on him. This is how you win this combat, right? So that is pretty important. I'm gonna breathe fire downstairs. I don't know if it actually does anything to this guy. He does take extra damage from that. That's interesting. Alright, we've generated a truckload of armor here. I'd like to get a sleigh in front on our lad. So let's do it. We have 100 and something armor in the back, so I feel reasonably confident that we are living. Okay, well I guess maybe there's a way I can actually save him. Hold up, let's do the quick math here on the undo. And... Right, so breathe fire for sure. Let's then pull forward here. He does live. This might be the only world where we don't get wrecked. I'm not going to run this math. We have a chance, all right? Look, he got it. It's incredible news. How's he looking? All right, we're at 71. That means he's attacking for 142, which is pretty respectable if I'm being honest with you. So that seems good. Eagle Heart. This doesn't really come up this doesn't seem valuable all that often. I can imagine a world where this is good to put like all of this on another unit for armor generation, but like, what is this really doing for me here? Death Roar. We're not actually, I mean, I'll be clear with you, we're not really playing much into Super Pyrogel or Dragon's Horde on this run. I haven't seen a single Dragon's Horde the whole run, which is surprising, but also kind of refreshing. We're doing other stuff. Do I want Superheated? It's not bad, but I don't generate a ton. I think we just skip here. I think we have a strat that works if I remember to take Hell's Flame here for Ember. Should be good. I'm going to go left on this one because I'd like to upgrade Hothead. There are 3 upgrades that are good here. Large Stone, Multi-Strike, and Titanite. So that's a pretty good steel shot to me. See what we hit. Titanite, sure, great opener. Put that on Hothead. Man lives a little longer. I like that Quick has +5 on it now. That seems helpful. Alright, we see Multi-Strike. That's great news for Battle Dancer here. What if I give him Fragile? This is a weird pivot. I know, I just gave him Titanite, but now I'm thinking I can fit him behind Avenger with this. Obviously, this is incorrect, having done this. But if I had seen a Large Stone, he chills on his own floor. But what if I just give him a +10 instead? Is this good enough? Maybe. It's good enough if he gets clears with the, what's it called? Blood-Soaked Arena. Let's just give him health, attack. We have to deal with these Ring 7 amalgams and the boss amalgams, so I kind of do want to play 3 floors if possible. So we'll do that. That should be good enough. Another Twin Blade. Fight Club. Do I want to override any of these? What does Twin Blade go on here? Anything? I don't think so. I mean, I guess I could put it on Fenix, actually. But I really think Mind Cage is better here. So, Mind Cage here. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. We'll go Magic Side coming up. Okay. I think we just chill. We're okay on this. Fight Club's not bad, but I really do like Blood-Soaked Arena more on all my floors. And then we're going to go ahead and go in on this for Overlord 3, because I would like his explosive. Penitent Prayer Stone. He should just absolutely Shadow Realm the one upstairs immediately, which is great, right? Just drop him in and he'll breathe doom and despair upon it. We'll put Avenger... I don't actually know the order that things spawn in, right? Is it like, how many backlines are there downstairs? Yeah, he just breathes and immediately sends this thing to the abyss, which is great. And then we get a Mind Cage on him. So that would, I mean, that would normally kill Battle Dancer, of course, right? But we don't have to worry about it. Breathe, fire. How do I want to approach you? Give this lava armor middle, or I can put 10 on this and breathe fire for 25-25 here. I could give him some tanker stats here, which is maybe acceptable. Let's actually give him the selfless sacrifice, and then he breathes on this, and that's okay. Getting the slay does make a big difference. Alright, give this man his Mind Cage. Right, for sure. We go upstairs, we give the merged equipment up top. Sure, seems decent. Good. He breathes fire downstairs now. So we get 7 Valor on kill, which makes him do 26-33, which is, I think, a double kill because he kills this front thing. That's good. Breathe here. I think we need to bounce on this one, right? Alright, we get the kill. I think what we do is we ascend this guy. It looks bad until I breathe the explosive shot here. And then 247, 105 is 210. Can't get this kill. I could pull man forward. Pull man forward is good because we push... I mean, we're not getting the kill anyway. This gets 57 armor, though, which I really appreciate, so that's great. Bottom floor is holding on. You know, he is kind of stealing kills now, so let's play it smarter. 75 by 5. My man is going too powerful mode. He does 375 before even factoring in the multi-strike. Good grief. So I want to keep this backline group alive. He will be activated next turn. I can't get this Slay here, unfortunately. Correct. I guess I may as well play Benediction then. I could put him in front, generate some armor here. Sure. Reasonable, I guess. Yeah, it's fine, right? It's okay. I'm saving this intentionally. I don't know if we're going to actually invest too much into him, but... I think we need to yank to get these kills. We're going to save this for the next wave, the ability there. I am going to... Lava armor in middle because it's good business. Should get a triple kill for Fenix, which is great. I think we breathe bottom floor. You know, this would have been way better if I'd had Taskmaster's Lash. If I had played with some Dragon's Horde or something. Anyway, breathe fire downstairs. It's fine. He goes crazy. I guess we put the Snotty Whelp down. Sure, bud. Breathe. I could have done more damage to him. Oh no, it's fine. I don't really care. Sure. Now, he should get a triple kill upstairs pretty easily here. Yeah, the slay's working. It's good. And then we do pull. Mr. Hothead's doing great, actually. So that's incredible news. Can I get a kill next floor? I sure can, because Fenix will do enough damage to finish off the amalgam. So we should be just fine then. Great. Chill on this, right? Cool. Good stuff. Now, it's good to let this floor die, right? Because I'll have the ability and... Yeah, right? 100%. And then, I mean, I think we just go crazy on triggering stuff here, right? Let it ride. We get the kill. Let him die. We intentionally are doing this so we can farm up some Overlord value. I take 5 damage for it, but I'm not upset over it. Now, at this point, I take the damage and I put Valor on the boss. Which is unhinged, I know, but bear with me here. We're just gonna let it happen and it's fine. Sure. Great. Oh no, I take 5 damage, but it's 5 damage I'm willing to take because now I get to do double kill here. There's pretty much no way Battle Dancer doesn't hijack this kill, so let's not worry too much about it. My man is out here doing 1,000 damage a combat turn. It's like, whatever. Oh, now they show me Soul Smelter. Make It Rain might be good, but I don't really have the Pyre Gel to make this number look better. It's a strong card if you have the Pyre Gel applications to, like, make it look good. Soul Smelter, man, this is too late for you, right? You could put that on... I tell you what, though, if I did have this earlier, you could put that on Hothead, and then he breathes fire, and we get like 8 Dragon's Order combat from him. It's a really good card, by the way. I think we skip it, though. Another Eagle Heart. I'll take the Shield of Wing, though. That's really good. That's a great pickup. Now, do I dupe here? Maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I probably do, right? There's really no reason not to bring another Shifter Lad up, right? So what you do is you put Avenger on bottom and you put Hothead middle to leave space for... Yeah, that should be fine. We go Steel Shop here. I don't really feel like... Do I want that, though? I need to upgrade my magic cards. I'm going to go left here, actually. Hard pivot. Intrinsic again. Ooh, -2 consume. This is a real jank play, but I like this a lot, right? The ability to do this in Monster Train 2. You -2 consume, and then we remove consume on it. And suddenly now it's like a -1/-1. That's way more expensive, but hey, fair enough, right? I'll go ahead and Intrinsic make my Rising Rage free. I think that's well worth it. I'll 20 consume the Flicker. Good pickup. Man, Magic Shop's strong when you finally go look at them. Celestial Cascade. I wonder if it was worth it to buy this guild marker first. Probably. With the low costs here? Interesting. Anyway, I'm not going to buy it now. Cascade for sure. I'll spin. Prismatic Dragon Scale shows up. Crown of the Eternal will just full heal my 40 health lad. I don't know. 89 is pretty okay. I will take... No, I don't want Shadow's Sheath because I want Avenger to be getting hit. Right. We get full healed. The removals here are a good question. I think it really is just Firestarter, and I'm not particularly mad about it. Like, they're not bad cards, but they're not really doing anything for me. We reroll here. Spell Chain. Spell Chain. Make a Just Cause free just seems good to me. I mean, that's a really good card to spell chain too, right? This is nuts, actually. I have everything. This is like Fracture on, like, defensive Fracture on roids, right? It has a +1 on it from that Celestial Cascade. It's just the best card to spell chain, isn't it? 100%. 100%. I don't need this healing, whatever. +10. Honestly, I don't mind upgrading Firestarter. That's a pretty decent play. I am going to purge something, which very well might be the Firestarter I'm contemplating upgrading. It's not. The thing is if you look at all of our equipment situation, right, the play is going to be Shield of Wing on Avenger, right. We have merged equipment on our, what's it called, Battle Dancer, right. We have Mind Cage on Hothead, right, and we have Mind Cage on Fenix, right. So the only one that's not getting used at all is Lava Armor, and I think it's just getting in my way now. So we're going to go ahead and cut that. And because of that, I will upgrade this Firestarter, and I think we will chill here. This is a good expenditure. I'm happy with the state of things. Yeah, let's go wreck it. Should be good. Great. I feel confident in this. This feels strong. I actually feel like Overlord did great. This is probably, maybe it feels like the most mid-rolly run that I've had so far, right? Like, obviously I have strong synergies, stuff that's helping, but like, right? I feel good. Feel good about this stuff. Now, obviously, I'm pretty sure my lad is going to pass away on turn 1, but we'll sure find out today. Breathe Fire. Maybe he lives. Wait for it. Look, he's actually doing great, as a matter of fact. Okay, we planned for this, right? Oh no, my man is dying. It's okay. We planned for it. Now, do I want him in front? Yeah, I do. I have... Unfortunately, I can't merge equipment here, so I think we're going to just protect our floor with some bouncing. Seems okay. And then we'll just bounce things around a bit, and we're doing all right. At this point, I may as well breathe fire on him. I mean, that's 186. That's pretty respectable, right? Now, the damage shield doesn't fix the problems, right? Here, Shield of Wing. Good play. We shouldn't mess around here, I don't think. Let's blast the flicker downstairs, push numbers, right? The thing you have to watch out for is that the melee weakness doesn't go down anymore. They fixed this bug, it looks like. In Monster Train 1, if you had damage shield and got hit with melee weakness, it actually ticked your melee weakness down by 1. That does not appear to be the case anymore. So I want to leave him in front at 58. Ooh, I can actually do better here by spinning again like this. We get him 72 here. Okay, we put the Breathe Fire. He's going to get pummeled a bit downstairs. Does he live? He doesn't live. Okay, so how do I keep you among the living? 2 defense? Oh no, he's going to die no matter what, right? So what you can do it. It's weird. You play the Whelp, right? And you Breathe Fire and he gets smacked. And then how does the math work out on this? He gets hit. 530? How do you live? Is this real? What am I missing here? I was expecting more. Oh, it's because of the Titanite, right? So he's taking what? It's 2? Is it rounded up or down? I think it's up. I think it's up. So I think it's what? 315? So he's taking actually 18 damage and so he's fine. All right, that explains it. Great. Let's... We need to get our play in here. 100%. 100%. Let's pull him forward. We're going to Breathe Fire here to get the Slay on this, I think. Actually, I think the Slay makes sense to wait. Get a double kill next turn. Seems good. We're not trying to scale here. We're just trying to win. This is the most important thing, I think. It's pretty decent. Breathe Fire on this lad. We get a good solid multi-kill here. Great news. Now, you see the problem. Damage scaling, defense. He never lost his melee weakness. So we can save it, but we need to make sure that Battle Dancer ends up in... what? Front? Yeah. Give me that hothead value downstairs. Right, now if I... Why are you dying? If I pull you forward, you should take... It's 5 by 4, so 20. He's taking 50. He's exact lethal here. Man, that's a bummer. I was hoping to maybe get rid of that melee weakness, but I guess not. That's okay. We'll do it again. Fine. Alright, I will leave a little snotty buddy down here. He'll Breathe Fire on that guy. Great news. Fine. We generate, you know, like 1 billion D armor on this one, so we should be okay there. Great. Bottom floor is going to be cleaned up. Check this out. Man goes... Alright, excellent work. Now, I think I can maybe keep him in front here. I sure can. So, let's plan on that. 1 damage shield, so we play this, he'll get hit for only 1 attack, which is the one in the back, as long as I make sure he gets clobbered here, and he should. So, fine, fine. And we just play this in front because it doesn't change the state of things. Great, we should be out on our melee weakness here, right? I think. Yeah, good. He's preserved. I think we can actually maybe get the damage numbers right. Almost. Almost, man. Almost. Breathe Fire. Womp. I like him a lot. Now, here we go. We ascend this guy in front, right? And then we can breathe the Explosive Slay. And now he gets a double kill, and we're looking good. I mean, when you're doing 300 damage with your ability, it seems solid. Meanwhile, let's be real, by the way. Blood-Soaked Arena plus this guy downstairs is straight up just crushing it. He's doing like hundreds of damage. Look how weak this unit looks. 1520, Titanite plus 10. Tossed him in a Mind Cage in a Blood-Soaked Arena. He's earned 40 Valor. He's just going to breathe 100 and tons of damage here. Like... Guy is crushing it, right? 195. Oh my goodness gracious. Those numbers, y'all. Those numbers are unreal. Ha! Wow. We'll play a benediction here because it's nice. Never mind, we win the combat. I didn't realize our numbers are just so out of this world. Alright, we win. It's fine. See, I mean, you just answer the problems. And hey, look, he even got the slay, right? Look at him go. He almost reached 100. I think it's easy to underestimate the numbers on that guy because you're doubling everything when he breathes fire after ring 4. And when he starts going AoE, there's always something on the floor that will pop off, right? There's always something. So, yeah, that just feels solid. Go to the run summary here. Yeah, there's always something he's doing work on. This looks deceptively weak. I mean, you look at this and you think, wow, this looks bad. It's actually not. This guy crushed. Now, was it as strong as Pyromaniac? Absolutely not. Pyromaniac is nonsense. You put Pyromaniac and a Magma Cultist on a floor, we stick it with the Hell Furnace, and then, every time I use literally any spell, I'm applying like 50 Pyre Gel or something, and then eventually I just get that superheated and we double it, and then we use Death Roar and do like 9,000 damage in a single turn on Seraph. Sure. Yeah, there's few things that I can think are like unequivocally broken in the demo. That is super broken. There's no way that survives. It's the absolute nuts. So with that in mind, I mean, this feels much more in line with how I expect things to look in the end, right? It feels balanced, like it pays out a little bit, like it feels good. We weren't struggling that much, right? We had all the answers pretty early. I will be honest with you, I think Savagery here is going to look a lot scarier if you don't have a clan that gives you damage shield like that, right? The fact that I can just create one of these dudes, a -1 intrinsic selfless sacrifice, this card is great for answering Savagery, but this is a banished card. When you don't have this card, we need something else from our other clans to answer that melee weakness, and I don't know, like, in a vacuum, Pyreborne really doesn't have it. So of course you're relying very heavily on Banished here. But like, what happens when we look at the other clans and we don't end up with Banished? Like, do they all have something for this? I don't know. So we'll have to make sure that, well, someone will have to make sure, hopefully, I guess, when we find out what the other clans do, we can find out how these other clans perform into this savagery. He might be very spooky, actually. So we'll have to find out. Meanwhile, Hothead, the hero of our time, this dude is nuts. This unit is so cracked. I love him so much. I just gave him a +10 in Titanite, stuck like a Blood-Soaked Arena and a Mind Cage on him, and this man is just like immortally killing multiple units and plugging hundreds of damage into heavies. This is how you answer the triple heavy wave, right? This is how you look at that wave and go, how do I solve, what is that, like, so much health, like 1,200 health, way more than anything in Monster Train 1. It's because guys like this exist. Abilities crack open the math in a big way, and this guy's doing minimal effort and is just absolutely crushing it. Breathes every single turn thanks to Mind Cage. It's absolutely cracked. It's just so good. This guy, man, I'm telling you, this guy is the hot shark of our time. I'm loving him here. We have to come. He's like Hot Dragon, I guess. I don't know. We'll come up with something better. It's about work in progress. Battle Dancer is insane. This was bananas. I'm pushing like 400 random Valor, and I didn't even notice it. Just because he's killing things, right? So he's just slaying for 7, 7, 7, 7. Then you bring him forward, and it's like, oh, hey, great. That's like 400 armor, I guess. Shield of Wing was doing decent work, too. I don't think that we weren't getting as much value out of the Avenger in the end, but he was clunking heavies, tanking attacks, doing a pretty darn good job. Very strong into Relentless as well. Easy to underestimate this guy. And if he gets some slays, he starts pushing some huge numbers. Another unit that I think is easy to underestimate. And this is going to be common, I think. I'm reasonably confident every clan is going to have these chunky things that you're happy to play on lower floors so that you're playing all of the floors, right? It's more of what Monster Train should have been. You're playing everywhere. Remember my floor? I had Fenix And Battle Dancer, my relentless big shot strategy up top, I had Avenger middle and I had random hothead on bottom. Think about how many times that's happened in Monster Train 1. The answer is very few times. It almost never happens. You've got like what, a Titan Sentry is the only real unit that occupies that space in the first game. So, pretty crazy. Anyway, I don't have much else to say. Pretty interesting stuff. I think Overlord did fine. Our future runs, as a result, will be just kind of random stuff. I'll just random and we'll see what we hit, right? Although maybe I will rotate random just so we don't constantly get the same champion. It is 50-50, so fair enough. We'll do that. Anyway, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.